Yeah, and what's it like doing a 24-hour endurance race? But are they are those? Is that race set up differently to how you could just generally go out and do a 24-hour race on your PlayStation or computer?
I mean, usually a 24-hour race has quite a lot of demands, like on equipment and sort of servers and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I've lost count how many of those 24 hours I've done. I've
Yeah.
done a lot of sort of 6 hours as well. And usually the only difference is you run with a team. Well, when you're driving on the PlayStation, I don't think there's any sort of functionality to actually run as a team yet. You have to sort of like quit the server and then new drivers come on. It doesn't quite work properly. But so for example, you can have in iRacing, you just have your teammate come into the lobby. They jump basically in to spectate your car, and as soon as they get out, you get into the pit lane. They have an option to drive.
Okay.
And then what it does is, the virtual mechanic just chucks you out, puts the other guy in, and then away you go. So I think that's the only difference, really.
Yeah. Have you run into? Because I imagine maintaining a stable internet connection for 24 hours, as much as that sounds simple, I imagine that isn't as simple.
I've only had one dropout in the last, 5 years during a race. I've been very, very lucky. So where I record and do all my videos, I have my own personal internet connection, my own wired connection. So it's only me using it. And so it doesn't really get that much, although I stream a lot and record a lot and upload a lot, it doesn't actually get that much use compared to like a normal house or a normal office. So I tend to get away with it, but not everyone has that luxury. We have a friend of ours who it sort of became a running joke that he would disconnect because he just would every time. Obviously, we lose tons of time, so it's quite frustrating. But at the same time, you've got to laugh at it. And there was one race we did. It was a charity race where he was coming out the pit lane, and as soon as he exited the pit lane, internet went, and he never came back. And I was like, "Well, he's gone."